Bora lá, bora lá, bora lá. Salve, salve, galera gamer. Eu sou o Renegado e está começando mais uma Renega Live aqui na RenegaDoom Games. Bora continuar o Avowed. Baita RPG, diga-se de passagem. Aproveita aí, já deixa o like, se inscreva no canal, compartilha com os amigos, seja membro, ative o sininho. Bora pra live. Bora! Vou fazer aqui mesmo, explorar as profundezas. Eu não vi isso, caralho. Primeira pessoa. Pá! É de maguinho que eu vou. Porra! Ih, rapaz, tem mais inimigo ali.
Ready to make an end.
O cara tem escudo, né? Merda, nem é o chefe. Caralho. Jogo do demônio. Todo mundo me ataca ao mesmo tempo. Caralho, que do caralho. Acabou, amigo. Esse aqui é um chefe. Ah, é isso? Tá falando? Ah, meu Deus. Só que funciona bem. Oi. Palhaçada, né? Morre. Muerto.
Let's see what you got. Cadê a jeta? É. E a gente ri lá também, cara. Que purificação.
If there are any monsters left, show yourselves. Some of us have work to do. I guess that means the coast is clear. Let's have a look at the Aedyr. We've backed the Dream Scourge into a corner. I say we pin it down here and now, before it wriggles away from us. The equipment was compensating for a poor connection to the beyond. Here, we won't have that problem. The last time we tried this, you felt something, yes? Maybe it had to do with your godlike nature. Try making contact with the Aedyr this time. It could only help. The effect should be stronger than before. Brace yourself.
Não poder criar o tua poção. Dependente lá dos comerciantes. Achar um ou outro.
You are here.
Coisa bonita.
You who bring us kind words and soothing thoughts. We welcome you. The mourners are gone now. Only the memories remain. We once belonged to the green and the wild. A people lived there once. They loved us as we loved them. They brought their dead to us. We used to dip our fingers, wade in the confluence of souls. We dream, the land stirs. We become. They brought their prayers to us. We answered. We do not remember how we grew. Our eyes opened. We were the earth, the sky, many into a whole. We touched the mountains and they molded to our fingerprints. The Akita twined around us. They sang in awe of what we made. They called us the gardener, steward of life. Sabado. None who remember us still live. But we have felt in you the seed of connection. We have sought you, called to you. And you reach back. We have not known the joy of companionship in so long. The rot, we feel it too. Our hands are bound. Find us, free us. The rot that festers seeps into us as well. Our cage is far from here, buried in the garden, beyond the poison sea. Your words are comfort indeed. Go to the halls of the Tabaru Sinakis. We will try to explain. Those who cherish us, the chosen of the Akida, wait there. They will show you the way to the garden, to our prison. We will cleanse this rot with you once our hands are unbound. Find us in the garden. We twine, we await. First, let us offer you a sliver of our power, a boon to help you survive and find us. Will you accept it? Take it with our blessing. Now hurry to the halls of the Tabaru Sinakis. Bind us. Free us.
Quer que solte as entidades? Eu não vou fazer isso não. Só vendo até onde vai essa brincadeira aí. Tô só dando corda.
Find us.
Agora você.
You're awake. Finally. We really pushed the phantasmal focus to its limits.
You were out a long time. We gotta start bringing pillows.
For a second there, I thought... Actually, never mind what I thought. Actually, I thought your soul had been blasted to 1,000 pieces. But I'm happy to be proven wrong. While you were out, I got some clear readings of the Dream Scourge. I've tracked its origin to the center of the living lands, somewhere deep in the untouched wilderness. You've heard of it? Fascinating. Maybe someone knows about this garden of yours. If we find the garden, we can cut off the Dream Scourge at its source. I hesitate to bring it up, but you were muttering while you were out. Had quite a lot to say. Whatever you were communing with, it had a spiritual energy I've encountered before, though only in traces. It must be connected to the Dream Scourge. Perhaps they share a similar origin. Yes, Sapadal. Who are they? What are they to you? I'm sorry? Sapadal is a god? But that's impossible. How could we have missed this?
Elo. Elo não conseguiu falar. Ninguém viu, você lembra dele. Muito bom. Acredito que Elo está preso no jardim por algum motivo.
You never heard them before? Not even in your childhood? Only when you arrived on these shores? A trapped god. Trapped. And you spoke to them through the Aedyr. Maybe that tells us something. Not the Aedyr itself, but how it comes together. We've long theorized that all Aedyr is connected, but that changed when Animancers came to the Living Lands. The Aedyr here is severed from the rest of Eora, connected only to itself, or so we believe. If Sapadal speaks and works through Aedyr, then the living lands is their prison, their tomb. Now that is a tall order. We know the Dream Scourge is coming from this garden of yours. Maybe Sapadal can help us fight it.
I got a headache just thinking about it. And I'm not the one with the god knocking around in there.
The real question is, where do I start? Doesn't ring a bell, but maybe someone's heard of it before. We'll find the source of the Dream Scourge in the garden, but we have to find the garden first.
Then that's where we start.
Let's return to Fior Mesiverno. Banished or not, maybe I can squeeze a few answers out of my colleagues. Gods, I don't know. The farms, the community, my research, they all depend on animancy. But the Dream Scourge is the end of animancy, the end of the living lands as we know it. We should leave this place and its memories. There's nothing more for us here.
Finding a secret entrance and discovering a new god. Not bad for a day's work.
Stop! The trees splinter, the rice turns black. The pain! The pain!
Porra, essa entidade aí tá...
They come from the outside. How did we not see them?
A entidade já deu, hein?
I lost you for a second there. Something the matter? Oh no. Let's go. You take the lead.
Come on. There's a way up those stairs.
Tem caminho ali. Troféuzinho. Revelou o segredo de Nakutedek.
There is such a thing as learning too much. The mortal mind can only take so many revelations at a time.
Viagem rápida, pelo amor de Deus. Para Fior.
Oh my god. No!
Andros deaths. This was no accident.
Se preparar.
What happened? Who did this? It's all gone. The city. My home. Right. We should be a moving target, in case anyone comes for us next. We have to check on the others. At least let me find Quilici. Any survivors would have evacuated to the farms north of town. Come. There's not a moment to waste.
A city up in flames. You tell me who your coin is on.
Conversar, meu?
I can't believe this. What you smell is the workshop going up in flames. Our books, our chemicals, our machines. Many of those inventions were originals from the Valian republics. One of a kind, irreplaceable. I don't know why I'm dwelling on that. We lost more than our work.
Your work was your head. You're allowed to mourn it.
They burn! They blind us!
You're mine now!
Fala aí, Fabrício! Salve, salve! 7 gameplay!
Animators know how to plan for an emergency. We've never seen one like this.
Beleza?
If anything happened to Quilici, And what I do.
Let's get to the farms. If there's trouble, I can help.
Again and again they strike.
Viagem rápida, tá desabilitado. Vou chegar lá.
Make the Inquisitor.
Com licença. Tô passando. Dá uma volta.
We got out just in time.
Tá no fuso ainda?
There's the city. What's left of it. Gods, who could do this to us? Who could burn us out like rats and call it a victory? Fuckers.
Join the others at the old farm. We can protect you. Same goes for you. Vidaro wants to speak. Farms are to the north.
Desci. Vou pra onde? Pra cá. Se eu atravessasse
The north.
a cidade, tornar. Malandro. Rapaz, aquela trupicada do Dorival, meu irmão, eu tô rindo até agora.
Protect the envoy. Never had a chance.
Quero ver o Brasa amanhã, hein? Caralho, o Romário fudeu com os caras, né? Parecendo a Chiquinha com o seu Madruga, né? Pra cá?
Look, they made it out. Oh, thank the gods. Thank the gods. I needed that. I needed to see them so badly. Felt like I couldn't breathe.
Take a few more deep breaths. We're not going anywhere.
Brother!
These people are looking for leadership, a sense of direction. We should find Kolichi.
What a fine envoy. Oh, thank goodness. For a moment there, I
Envoy.
thought we'd lost you in the attack.
Não é envoy, é envoy. O que acontece?
As if you don't already know.
Tá sabendo?
Inasi, calm yourself. Why should I be calm? Her people burned my city. The Stilgarot are hardly her people. They offered us no negotiation, no peaceful terms. Just flames and laughter as we ran. Don't be naive. Anyone who serves under an Aedyran banner is complicit. Your Inquisitor is determined to burn out anyone who doesn't conform to Aedyran ways. We agree on one thing. The Stilgarot have declared war on the Living Lands. That sort of thinking is precisely why my father fled the Valian republics. What happened here is no coincidence. Their forces already have an unshakable grip on Paradis. This attack was meant to weaken us. No doubt they will circle back to finish what they started. Tell us, what of your research into the Dream Scourge? Assuming our governor wants to hear it. I may have spoken in haste before. Pardon? The very notion that the Dream Scourge had blighted our farms, it was too
Blight.
awful to acknowledge.
Todo jogo agora
you
tem
being
a podridão,
serious right
né?
now?
Caralho, Dragon Age. É esse
I
aqui. Cara, outro
The
que também não é
sanctuary
de
my
podre.
family built was falling apart on my watch. And I wasn't strong
The
enough
Dark,
to bear it.
não, The Dark não. O Dark Side tinha o Corruption.
You must understand. My mother had the dream scourge. I hoped against reason that she might recover, but her mind grew as blighted as her lands. To face reality would mean upending my city, throwing order into chaos, and admitting she was truly gone. I'm so sorry, Giada.
Don't waste your apologies on me. This changes nothing between us.
I don't expect your forgiveness, but I will do everything in my power to make this right. Whatever you have to say, I'm ready to hear it.
You want me to do the talking? Very well. The evidence is clear. The Living Lands is on the edge of an ecological disaster, both physically and spiritually. We may know the origin of the Dream Scourge. By following it back to the source, perhaps we can reverse the damage. Now for the bad news. An undiscovered god rests in the heart of this island. Until we know more about its nature, we are powerless to stop it.
But this is madness. When I said I was ready for the truth, I didn't mean... Koichi, tell her, it's madness.
Envoy, is it true?
Can I play with madness?
There's no other explanation for the spiritual shift in the Living Lands. Something that slept has awoken. I believe there is still more to learn, but a disturbance on this scale could explain the changes to our ecosystem.
First the Dream Scourge, then the Steel Garrote, and now, what does this god of yours want us to do? Pray?
This is no time for a theological discussion. Our survival hangs on a knife's edge. We can't remain in Emerald Stair.
There is no reason to stay, unless you count picking through the ashes. We should relocate to Thirdborn. It's the only settlement that can take us all.
No. I say we go to Paradise.
Porra, vocês decidem aí. Paradis está sob controle Aedyr. Elite, você se opõe?
This is madness. It's suicide.
Wrong. It's self-preservation. And my father would have agreed. As long as we are animals, the adherents will pursue us to the ends of the earth. Instead, we lay low, hide in plain sight, let them believe we're beaten, and bide our time.
While we hide, the Dream Scourge will tear this island apart. At least in Thirdborn, we can practice animancy freely. We can't gamble with our existence. The political climate of the Living Lands is too dangerous.
Leve seu povo para o Tercenato. Leve seu povo para Paradis. O que você recomenda?
Thirdborn has its own problems. Paradise is more secure, but it would mean living under Aedyran rule. I don't like our options, but that shouldn't stop us from committing to one.
Thirdborn's full of hardy types. Lots of former soldiers and mercenaries. A rough bunch, but good to have at your back. It's also farther from the Steel Garrote's base of operations. That's where I'd make my stand.
Cada quer lugar.
We'll be proud to lend our strength to theirs, as animancers and as fellow expatriates.
I have my misgivings, but
O jogo tem furry, hein?
O
jogo tem furry, amigo.
What of you, Envoy? Where does the hunt for the Dream Scourge take you next?
Arnold. Conhece lugar chamado de O Jardim.
Oh, I do.
Yardsley? Don't tell me you are getting swept up in all of this.
Oh, really? You should know better, darling. Any talk of the Akita, and I will appear. If you're looking for the garden, I can probably lead the way. You're already aware that I'm the foremost Akitan scholar in the Living Lands, and...
Godless scholar, my dear. No one outside of academia uses their proper name.
Ah, right. Layman's terms. Thank you, darling. Well, to make a long story short, I think I can lead you to the garden. 30 years of research, and I think the answer lies in a ruin called Nakukubel, which is in Shatterscarp. So we've got to get there now. Before Fiora went up in flames, that garrote monster took my research. Your kin are on their way to the garden now. Wait. If they know as much as we do, they know to go to Shatterscarp too. Oh no. I've got to warn Temerity. Meet me in Thirdborn, all right? You can't miss it. It's the only bit of civilization in Shatterscarp, if you can call it that. I'll finish getting ready here and just meet you there.
Ugh, what a whirlwind. God, I love that tiny woman. You'll need both to survive the Living Lands, but at least you won't be lacking in good judgment.
Don't speak too soon.
I can promise you a good brain, but it doesn't always come with good judgment. For what it's worth, I vouch for Yatsley. She's a good friend and a bad influence. Right now, we could use both.
There's a gate to the north, which will take you to Shatterscarp. It's guarded by some of our best rangers.
Then we should approach carefully. They'll be on their guard after this.
I'll make sure they grant you safe passage. May the gods protect you, envoy.
Exploring the living lands with a friend. What more could I ask for?
Back to Shatterscarp, then.
Alegria. Tem que usar aqui. Porra, esse negócio de mago. Isso aqui é fofo. Eu tô virando guerreiro. As paradas de mago não ajudam em nada. O que é isso aqui? Explosão. Mago passivo. Porra, tem que ser mago ativo. Passivo é perigoso. Porra, vale mais tu investir na parada do lutador. Desbloqueei isso aqui, ó. Agora aqui tem mais quests pra vir. Tá. É assim, né? Quanto mais você joga, mais quests lá.
Seems like a lifetime ago I was worried about the harvest.
Esse é o
Now look at us.
desespero de quem joga. Fragmentos de oferenda. Muito escasso. Ó o ovo, ó o ovo. O ovo aqui tá barato. Faz o L. Leite de burra. Carne. Não tem negócio de vender. Mercado. Itens do estoque. Cenoura estragada.
Can you believe it? One day, those Stilgarot pigs will pay for their crime. As will the rest of the adherents. Though, not you, godlike. You are one of the better ones, or so I'm told. Now, to business. Are you here to collect the bounty? Go then. Get hunting, Vielo.
Chauripe. Chauripe foi pro saco.
It's you. The godlike. The rangers told me you help people in dire straits. I thought they were lying. But here you are. You step in now, when the fires are dim and the looting has been done. Forgive me, please. I forget myself.
Olha, vê como é que tu fala. Olha as maneiras.
Yes. I know everyone here is. But they cannot begin to grasp what my family has been through. I'll be straight with you. The Stilgarot's captain stole something precious from me. It wasn't enough to burn our city. Now they have to loot us too. She'll let you close. You can take her prize back. But you will have to kill her first. Of course I want revenge. They killed my nephew and their captain, Carnet, made off with his ring. You'll find her at the Eastern Watchtower. It is not far from here. I warn you though, her troops will probably still be with her. Bring back the ring, and I'll pay you. I can't think about her wearing her emblem. It makes me ill. I should go now. My sister will need help preparing my nephew's body. We'll both be praying for you.
Vai, eu vou me meter no problema dos outros. Vamos pilhar a galera aqui. Varinha. Adaga.
You heard Vidal. The settlement is done.
You don't think the Clavager died alone?
Essa galera só quer lutar com a adaga aí não vai dar conta.
I can't believe. I had a thought about it.
Mais quest pra cá.
gods, what do I tell Sovia? What do I tell the children? It's not bad enough that their mother a little earlier and you'd have beaten the other bandits to my crops. But I guess that's on you, isn't it? Ah, finally! Someone who cares about something other than themselves. When they ran away, I saw them following the river north. They're probably hiding up there, waiting to steal from someone else. You come back with my crops, and I'll give you whatever I can. You can't put a price on survival.
Recupere as colheitas. Missões secundárias. O problema é que eles ali tinham... Ó, tem as caveirinhas. A missão é difícil, né? Parece que não. Vamos lá, recupera as colheitas roubadas. Se ela afirma que viu os bandidos seguindo o rio para o norte, investigue a área para encontrar os responsáveis pelas colheitas perdidas. Vamos lá. Atira primeiro, pergunta depois. Agora eu entendi. Aqui. Maldita montanha. Por favor, eu dar a volta. Porra. Esse mapa é uma vergonha. Interage com o monolito. Granada.
Can't believe it. My city. We should talk. Fior Messiverno was the pride of 2 generations. And now, nothing but ashes and embers. My home, my lab, my parents. It feels as if I lost them all over again. What if I'm tired of being strong? I keep asking myself, how could I have missed this? How could I not have known an attack was coming? We were all so occupied with the Dream Scourge, we missed the enemy on our doorstep. No matter where Animancers go, someone is always trying to kill us. Nothing enrages the gods more than mortals in pursuit of knowledge. Don't worry. I plan to hold the mortals accountable. As many of them as it takes. Listen to me. A failed Animancer lashing out at everything in reach. Even with all the tools at my disposal, I couldn't stop the Dream Scourge. And I couldn't save my people. How do I live up to my family's example when I can't even help myself? I wish I could. But that legacy is a debt I can never pay off. My parents died pursuing a better future for Animancers. I can't let their sacrifice be for nothing. And right now, that's all it is. I have some pondering to do. Let me know if there's anything else. Sending my people to Thirdborn. It's a good arrangement. They get a roof over their heads. The city gets Animancers, and everyone gets along. For once. The free settlements have enough cultural and ideological differences that we don't always see eye to eye. But when it comes to survival, there is no disagreement. We're in this together. Look, I know you didn't come to this island to help us. And yet you were here when others would have looked away. Despite everything that happened, it means a lot. We all deserve better. But fate decided otherwise. Well, onward to better things. If you need anything, you know where to find me. What are you so curious about? I've spilled all the gossip I know. Ask me again when there's a new face in camp. Well, my future is in shambles, and I have no idea what to do next. Oh, and my home burned down. Apart from that, fine. Truthfully, I'm a bit lost. Leaving Fior Messiverno was supposed to be liberating. We've seen and done incredible things, but I'm no closer to finishing my family's work. The Dream Scourge? Through animancy, I can harness the wild essence of the living lands and put it to good use. But what if I tried, only to have it lash out and destroy me? I'd be no better off than my parents. The Dream Scourge is infecting our Adra, holding back my work. Until I understand it, until I can control it, I can't do anything. I'm useless. I'm nothing. Let's hope we live long enough to see this garden of yours. To stop and appreciate the land I'm trying so hard to fix. But how can I slow down when I only have one lifetime to get this right? I'll find answers in the garden. For better or worse. You too.
Já falou pra burro. Tem que falar com o anão.
Envoy, it's clear that no matter what happened, these people couldn't stay in Fior. Just not sure you did the right thing. These people won't survive long in a place like Thirdborn. Thirdborn is a rough town. They literally do their business inside the skeleton of a Leviathan. If you thought Paradise's docks were rough, just wait. Plus, they have a nogfish curry that will peel your tongue. Right, changing the subject. Fine. You've been patient enough, I suppose. Right. Solace isn't an easy place to live. The food is stale and meager. The water tastes like steel and old meat. Everyone knows everyone else. No privacy, no silence, no time to yourself. I'm a wilderness expert. I can get privacy whenever I want it. Solace is a walled keep in the harshest region of the lands. I didn't love. As a matter of fact, no they didn't. I have only the faintest memories of my parents, which was fine. I had friends and mentors and trainers and elders. When I asked about my real parents, though, they just told me I was safe now, and that the Wardens were my family. I never knew if my parents were alive or dead. I like to assume that they had died fighting some giant monster in the Tusks, but no one would say. When I asked for more, they changed the subject, like I wasn't worthy of a backstory. I mean, I know the important part. I'm from Solace, for whatever that's worth. My oldest memories are of Solace. My oldest friend is from there. Maybe, maybe not. I've learned to stop worrying about it. You too.
Bom, mas ainda tem que falar com ele?
Envoy?
Gods, I can't believe what's happening around here. Fiora has been destroyed. Just like that. Leaving home behind is one thing. Losing it forever is another. I couldn't imagine. Giada has taken some hits lately, and she's still here. I guess there's something to take away from that.
Right, changing the subject?
Mudando de assunto.
Right. I'm sure you'll find it absolutely gripping. Go ahead. I'll tell you whatever you want to know. As you know, Kai and I have worked together in the past. It's a blessed miracle he never got me killed. Honestly, he's a good guy. A bit too quick to ask questions for my taste, but Kai's good enough. Tell him I said that I'll cut a hole in your water skins. Thanks for talking.
Porra, agora...
I'm going to miss Fiora Severno.
Root hog ribs there were fantastic.
O anão tocar flauta. Flautinha doce. Bem inimigo aqui.
Let's finish this.
Sem tempo, irmão.
It's always the next one.
Caraca. Se animar. Viajar para a caverna à beira do River. Eu já vim aqui, hein?
I really don't think you saw what
Eu
you
já
think you
vim
saw.
aqui.
You think I'm what? Seeing things? There's someone else out there. Someone new. Probably adherents.
And you're the only one who saw them?
People in armor, skulking about in the forest. And it's definitely not the rangers from Fior. It's never safe, is it? I swear to you, I know what I saw.
Either way, you need to get some rest. And you, Aedyr, should just be moving on.
Vai chegar. Expulsar aqui. E a bolotinha? Granada. Essa galera aí. Não se preocupe com o esconderijo que Eryl ofereceu ontem. Alguém tem que mostrar que ela é responsável não só por si mesma. Se você ouvir alguma coisa ou qualquer coisa sobre a passagem segura para fora de Fjord, diga-me assim que puder e queime isso depois de ler.
Stop right there, Aedyr. I know what you did. I don't have to bow and scrape to you because you let Eagwolf live. You want a parley? Erlin's with the others, deeper in the cave. We're tired and hungry. That doesn't mean we're helpless. Watch yourself.
Isso aqui vai dar BO. Diplomacia não é o forte da casa, né? Fala tu. Aqui, ó. Se eu destruir isso aqui, vou criar a Terceira Guerra Mundial.
Stay calm. Just see what our visitors have to say for themselves.
Opa, baúzinho. O diário de Erling. A aflição continua, babá, chegou perto demais, da margem do rio, esta manhã. Iremos de bandoleiro. Não, o Gypsy King. Botas de mago de guerra. Se eu quero. Botas, 10% de chance de recuperar 20 de essência após realizar uma esquiva. Merda. Mais 15 de essência. Deixa eu contar. Vou desenrolar aqui. Pode ir.
I said, stand down. If they had come to kill us, we would be dead.
Erlin, I know this is the Aedyr who set Eagwolf free, but...
What are you going to do? Growl at them with your stomach? She spared Eagwolf for a reason. I'm sure she also has a reason to stand before us now. It behooves us to listen to it. I knew someone would look for it eventually. Allow me to appeal to your better instincts, if you will. Safer? And what, pray tell, is your idea of safe? Back to the Steel-Garot's nest? They will surely kill us all. I doubt we could even make the journey before we starve to death. But the crops are the crops. My people's lives are on the line. I have no choice.
Não precisa, deu uma de Luciano Huck, não precisa de mais nada. Não. Pô, aí é que é foda, olha, eu vou que for roubado não teremos problemas. Estão dispostos a por isso? Que seja, eu tentei resolver na conversa.
you can take it from our dead hands. Without this food, all of us will eventually perish anyway. It shows you hold no prejudice against us. That does not make us friends. Look at the people around you. See their dull eyes, their waning strength. Soon, I will have to choose among them. Who eats and who dies? You are a leader. You know the burden of responsibility. Would you ask that of me? Who would you ask to pay that price? If one loss here earns us a powerful ally, perhaps that is a worthy sacrifice. Take the food and go.
Oh, aí, ó.
No!
Somebody lost.
Would you have me fling my starving body at them?
Somebody lost.
Or doom innocents to the same? Leave with my blessing, Aedyr. But no, I cannot stop my compatriots from objecting to your choice. And please, do not return.
Somebody love. A dona ali não gostou não, mas resolvemos na diplomacia, tá vendo? E lá veio
Hold
o
it,
papo.
Aedyr, scum. Erlin might be going soft, but I'm not about to let you leave without food.
Ih, comemorei demais.
What's the difference? Either you kill me now, or I starve in a week. I'd rather die with honor. How dare you! I don't know. I met him, but I never really knew him. Just go. But next time, I'll kill you. Even if it takes the last of my strength.
Esse povo é muito dramático. Vou pegar as coisas dele aqui. Fala só, lives! Salve, salve! Tudo beleza? Tá com calor aí? Aqui tá abafado. Dá uma chuviscada, mas tá abafado.
Here it comes.
Isso é PS2? Não, brother. Isso aí é Series S. Espoquinha. Via Game Pass. Gosta mais de seleção europeia? Ah, porque a qualidade de jogo é melhor, né? É, ontem tivemos vários jogos muito bons. Eu assisti a Espanha e Holanda. Um jogo... Mas amanhã teremos o Brasa. Vai ser animado. Teremos Argentina e Brasil. Vai ser bacana. Tá, tem que fazer agora. Tá. Para dizer que eles vão devolver os alimentos. Isso. Ah, não brinca. Deu dano? Que mentira. Equador contra a Venezuela. As eliminatórias sul-americanas tem jogos bons também. Velho, já tem inimigo aqui. Não quero lutar com essa cara. Não quero me misturar com essa gentada. Rapaz. Não vai evoluir, né?
Better part of Avowed. There you are. Did you deal with those bandits? Oh, thank the gods. At least you've bought me a little more time. More importantly, you've saved me from having to explain it to my wife.
Amanhã tem Brasil e Argentina, quinta-feira tem Palmeiras e Corinthians.
Well, she doesn't need to know it's come to this.
Let
me at least pay you. It's not much, but it's what I can afford. Fine. But I won't let people think I let you work for free. Take this. A nobleman gave it to my grandfather, I think. Next time they come for my harvest, I'll be ready. I tell you that.
Amigo do explorador. Eu ganhei.
I prayed for guidance on my path. I didn't ask for this.
Nothing ever changes.
Yeah.
Look at Eora and Quinichi, arguing over the ashes of Fiona.
At least they haven't given up. They still care what...
Vamos lá, próxima quest. Contra capitão do garrote de aço. Isso aqui vai ter confusão. Onde é que tá o mapa? Puta merda, vou ficar longe pra cacete. Tá. Ih, rapaz, o que tem aqui no mapa, ó? Esse jogo é woke, hein? Esse jogo é woke.
What happens to us?
Perhaps you're right, but do they have to care so loudly?
Pelo menos aqui correr não gasta estamina. É mais um. Ih! Olha o nosso amigo aqui. Montar acampamento. Montar acampamento e fazer ensopadinho. Ensopado e granada. Ele não deixa eu fazer o frasco de cura. As armas aqui. Essa lança aqui eu não testei ainda.
hope Thirdborn is a good community for my people.
Essa espada que eu tô usando? Não. Tô usando a de 2 mãos. Espada longa. 135 de dano e 140 de atordoamento. Ah, esse aqui é 80. Vale não. Pô, essa pistola é boa. 115. Uma varinha que tá foda, cara. Até agora não achei uma varinha boa. Lá ele.
People. They've been through a lot.
Thirdborn's rough around the edges.
Passa pelos inimigos. Invadir isso. Aqui não vai dar pra usar da diplomacia. Quartel dos patrulheiros. Chegar na maciota.
Soldiers by the watchtower. Take care.
Envoy, what are you doing here?
Pera aí, vou pegar as cachaças. Eu não tô afim de comprar briga com essa galera não. O que tem aqui?
Our report said you were still in Fjord. I wish it hadn't come to that, but the Furians gave us no choice.
Give me one reason why I shouldn't tear your soul apart.
Because one wrong move from you and my soldiers will shoot. Now, state your business, and don't waste my time. We're moving out. Mission plans are confidential. Besides, this is my tower. You play by my rules.
You're in no position to offer us terms of any sort.
You're forgetting you're in hostile territory.
You'd betray your own side? Merciful lady, what has this place done to us? Fine. If I relay my orders, will you leave us alone?
I make no promises for your survival.
I take her at her word.
With Andra's mortar gone, Aedyr saw a passage to the uncharted world. The living lands were perfect. They had resources, land to build stable ports.
E se eu tô
We didn't anticipate the dream scourge would ruin Fjord's crops.
do reino,
well,
que é
we used
rival
the famine to our advantage.
da galera
It
ali,
wasn't personal.
em algum momento eu tenho que tomar lado.
It was a token to prove my honor. It's tradition. You know that. I have no reason to care what Fjord thinks of us. We came to sow fear and gain resources. And we have. That sentry's death is his own fault. He killed my standard-bearer. My soldiers demanded a response. As such, the ring is mine by right. That's the last I'll hear of it. You dare invoke the burned queen, as if you know her better than I. Very well, take the thing. Be glad I don't kill you for questioning my faith.
Porra, meu irmão, eu vou me candidatar a prefeito de Avowed. Porra, não é possível. Olha lá. Já peguei umas cachaças aqui, mané. Vim, conheci o lugar, fiz um reconhecimento. Agora parei para colher a recompensa. Tem viagem rápida? Tem não, né? Corta caminho. Corta caminho. Já pensou se desse pra resolver o jogo todo? Diplomacia. O xerife foi morto com a berinjela.
How could this have happened?
Amigo, toma aí.
Is it done? Is the captain dead? Don't you understand? The point of all this was to make her pay.
A vingança nunca é plena, mata a alma e envenena. Caralho, isso aí é muito chato. A vingança vai envenená-lo por dentro. Você tem que encontrar um caminho. Tá vendo? Isso aí ninguém fala.
To what? A life? Where? What do you think my family has left? How can you believe honoring his memory is enough? But if I am gone, there will be one less to remember him. I expected more from you, godlike. But I won't go. At least not yet. I need to sit with what you have said a while.
Amigo, eu fiz o que eu tinha que fazer. Aí, 2 quests só na maciota. Vamos lá. Cicatrizes de batalha. Kai quer encerrar um ciclo após o falecimento de Tama, seu velho amigo e mentor. Encontrar a escultura despertou memórias amargas para Kai. Ele ainda está processando tudo. Talvez se abra mais tarde. Então é isso aqui. A gente tem que evoluir mais a relação com ele. Então, vamos lá, quest principal. Vá para Tercenato. Passar pelo Pântano Sinistro. Pântano Sinistro da Anomalia.
Mud Olympics. Just what I need.
Fale com Ivy.
What happened here?
A moment of your time, if you please. From one Aedyr to another. I go where the Inquisitor commands, just as you go where the Emperor commands. So, did you enjoy our little bonfire? Inquisitor Ludwig was pleased with our efficiency.
You irredeemable fucking swine!
Keep her on a tight leash. No need for this to get out of hand. One might argue they brought it on themselves. Believe it or not, the Steel Garrote owe you an apology on behalf of Inquisitor Ludwig.
Bring us her severed head and I'll consider it.
That temperament of yours is exactly the problem she's trying to solve. Our attack came together in haste. You should have been informed, and I regret the oversight. All we've done is speed things along to their inevitable conclusion. One way or another, Fuel Messiverno was always going to burn. Weak government, chaotic farming, dangerous research. They never had a chance.
What right do you have to cast judgment on us?
As the future caretakers of the living lands, we do only what is necessary. Fuel Messiverno's reliance on animancy and stubborn individualism has done nothing but drag the living lands down with them. Help takes many forms. Look, I'm only telling you this because you deserve to know Ludwig's intentions for the living lands. If Heelgard cannot maintain grip on the living lands, then the Steel Garrote will simply take it from him. You see, the Steel Garrote answer to the burned queen, not your floundering empire. And we will break from Aedyr if that's what it takes. And while he frets in the throne room, his puppy dog soldiers will chase their own tails. Inquisitor Ludwig sees something in you, Envoy. She wants to cultivate your potential, as she did mine. You don't want to get between her and the fate of the living land, so let this serve as a warning. Our grasp on this island is going to tighten, even if it costs us allies along the way. Acceptable losses. What you do with this information is up to you. Either way, Emerald Stair is just the beginning. You do that. Before I let you go, a little bird sang in my ear that you're going to Shatterscarp.
Word travels fast.
Of course, that would have been impossible with these meddlesome rangers in the way.
You didn't.
I took the liberty of removing them. It's a shame, really. Honorable folk to the last. Ludwig told me to open a path for you by any means necessary, and that's exactly what I did. When you arrive in Shatterscarp, give this letter to Temerity. Compliments of the Inquisitor. No need to keep you any longer. Let's hope our next meeting is under more favorable circumstances. No need. She has both of hers on you. Be seeing you, Envoy. Sooner or later.
So that's it? We're just letting her walk away? Fine. But I'm holding you to that. I don't want to see you again. Is that clear?
Crystal. Good luck with her, Envoy. You're going to need it.
I didn't think it was possible to hate someone this much.
I'm sleeping with one eye open.
Minha filha, se levar pro pessoal é pior. Conseguiu passar sem maiores problemas. Uma escureja. Se reforço intelecto mais 10 de essência é por um período, né? Como é que você vai...
You came to Emerald Stair looking for answers, and now we're leaving with more questions. How do we fight the Dream Scourge? What can we do about Sapadal? And where is the garden? Not to mention, why the Steel Garrote burned my fucking home to the ground. Who cares what she believes? What right have the dead to judge the living? I will not forget Fiume Siverno. Everything it was, and everything it could have been. And I will never forgive. Never.
So on top of the Dream Scourge rotting your fields and turning kith and beast alike into monsters, now we've got a Deathguard Inquisitor and the Steel Garrote dogging our steps. Do you think Ludwig will try something similar in Thirdborn? Thirdborn's a rugged place that attracts rugged people. Lots of Rawatayans, scramble routes with no prospects back home, washouts from military or mercenary life, sailors in search of steady ground. Add to that a motley assortment of pirates, free spirits, and people who like living under the loosest grasp of the law, and you've got Thirdborn. But rumor has it something's amiss in Shatterscarp. Strange dreams, disappearances, people wandering into the desert and never returning, or coming back changed. Their bodies and minds twisted, corrupted. Some confused and disoriented like Belena, others violent like Adelaro.
At least that tells us we're on the right track. This Dream Scourge is one of the weirdest things I've ever tried to hunt. Right, the garden. Sure.
Everything we learned in Naku Tadek points us to the garden. Thirdborn is just a stepping stone. But we don't know anything about the garden. It could be a myth or a metaphor. Whatever the garden is or isn't, it's our only lead. We find the garden, we find the Dream Scourge. Indeed, and deep roots waiting to be unearthed. Yatsley is a master of the unknown and the unknowable. No mystery eludes her for long. If there is a path to the garden, Yatsley can lead us to it. I'd follow her anywhere.
Or maybe that god poking around your soul could give us directions.
Ask for directions. Why didn't I think of that? Kai, that's brilliant. Whatever Sapadal tells us will be filtered through a lot of metaphysical noise, but it couldn't hurt to try. This is so exciting. Sapadal? It's Giada. Giada Castel. If you're listening, could you please tell us more about the garden?
Castel. Castel. Why does this name sing to us? A voice through murky water. The garden stifles the notes we cannot reach. The branches bind.
Did you get anything? What? No. They must have confused me with someone else. Clearly your link to Sapadal isn't as strong as it was in Naku Tadek. But I'll take it over nothing.
I'll pass. I've heard too many ghost stories that start this way.
Right. If I wanted to waste time, that's what I carry a flute for.
Just me then? Really? No one else has a question for the god of the living lands? Fascinating.
So let me see if I got this straight. We're looking for the garden, which might not exist. Our best lead is Yatsley, an eccentric scholar who's gone ahead to Thirdborn, where the Dream Scourge may be ravaging.
Don't look at me. I was fine going back to Paradise. Stop. You're aggravating my ulcer.
Listen, I hate to ask this, but while we're in Shatterscarp, there's something I need to do. Something I owe Tama. There's an old battlefield near some Pogrunan ruins. Area called the Shark's Teeth. Tama lost his badge there. I need to get it. Thanks.
Takes courage to go back for something you lost. I wouldn't have it in me.
Get some rest. Sleep is good for the soul. Maybe this doesn't need to be said, but I don't blame you for what happened to Fior Mesiverno. I just wanted you to know. No need to question it anymore. They've made their intentions clear. I'll get the bastards who did this. One way or another, I'll make them pay.
Let's get some rest. We have a long day ahead of us. You know what I miss? Flashberries.
Oh, I loved those as a child. The gifted magpie used to make a delicious flashberry jam.
Ooh, sweet and a little tangy, with a nice snap when you bite down. Huh. A little spicy burn if you leave the seeds in.
Oh, that's it. Now I'm hungry again. And I would kill for a flashberry.
My guess is most of the vines were destroyed in the fires.
The berries will return. Either nature will bring them back, or I will.
If Ludwig killed all the flashberries, I will be very angry with her. What's that fragrance you're wearing?
Ambergris, from the guts of a dead leviathan. Why, do you like it?
Oh, don't get me wrong, I like it fine. But I think it's attracting spike flies.
Oh, that explains the bites. Apologies, Marius. The aroma...
Os caras montaram outro acampamento? Ih, terra... Ih, rapaz. Isso é um novo mapa, é isso?
We smell death here.
Listen to me, look here. Can you focus on my voice? Can you hear me clearly?
That last pipe gouged a hole through our...
Another Aedyran, Kutabov.
Hold on. This isn't one of mine. Or Ludwig's. You must be the envoy Hilgard told me about.
Well, you picked a damn fine time to show up.
Apologies, envoy. Utaska meant no disrespect.
Cheguei botando respeito. Respeita a minha autoridade.
Aedyran officer is the last thing I care about right now. My kith are dead.
We're all overwhelmed. Dream Thralls ambushed us an hour ago. We're still counting the dead.
Our dead, to be precise.
We lost soldiers too, protecting your people.
Yes, how heroic. Protecting kith from Aedyran dream thralls. Look around you, envoy. Our kith don't wear your fancy armor.
We don't have time to argue. The Dream Scourge has been ravaging our camp.
In all their military might, your Aedyran comrades decided to go wandering through the desert, despite my advice. And now we're all paying for their idiocy. Thirdborners and Aedyrans alike.
We've since pulled back to Eagle's Reach until more reinforcements arrive to contain the Dream Thralls. Whatever your intentions here, envoy, it's not worth it. Better to go back to Paradise where it's safe.
I doubt you're particularly needed in Thirdborn, of all places.
Gods, a letter from Inquisitor Ludwig. That can't be good.
Kutabao. If that bitch thinks she can threaten our leader, she'll be sorely mistaken. I hope you're right, envoy. Else we'll all be in a load of shit.
If you pray for anything, may it be that the Inquisitor never darkens your doorstep.
Look, envoy. Kith aren't too keen on Aedyrans at the moment. Rumor of what happened in Fior is already starting to spread. Just watch your back, all right?
Good luck, envoy. Gods protect you.
I don't recognize Rutaska, but I know Thirdborn. It used to be made of sterner stuff.
Thirdborn is a bit... Ah, welcome to the shit, envoy. Sorry for the mess, but it can't be helped. Not when a fucking horde of dream thralls screams up the path. At least they're not coming out of the fucking rock like they did in the mines. Oh, dream thrall spiders.
Nothing is spared this plague. Neither the land, nor the creatures who inhabit it.
Aye, a living nightmare. They swarmed just like that. These dream scourge people don't eat their kill. What kind of feet have you got? We're talking about a whole mine filled with them. Follow the path down. You'll see the elevator. It's broken now, but the mines are just on the cliff above.
I used to hear stories about cave-ins up there. Watch your step.
If you hit the Leviathan skull when you're up there, you've gone too far. You'll know it when you see it. The powers that be decided we'd help Thirdborn reopen an old, abandoned sulfur mine. Help arm Thirdborn against the Dream Scourge, you see. Make friends. But it's not my place to talk about any of it. Aye. Gods be with you, envoy.
Normally, spiders are beneficial to an ecosystem. But there's nothing normal about this.
Pera aí que tem essa caixa é difícil. A caveirinha. Isso aí, vamos jogar numa roubada. Pra tercenados. Não vou mexer nesse vespeiro agora não.
Darren! Please! We need help!
Our parents, they...
We were out finding food, but when we came back, they changed.
They attacked us, tried to rip us apart.
Did you say your parents changed? Oh no.
We locked them inside the house, but we don't know what to do.
Who are you gonna call?
You tell them Kai sent you. That should still carry some weight.
They're going to kill them!
Shh. It'll be okay, Tamamu. They're in our home by the cliff face.
No, no. Mother. Father.
Please. Try to make it fast. And let us know when it's over. We'll need to do the last rites.
Let us know when it's over. Gods, what a thing to say about one's family.
Eyes sharp. Dream thralls ahead.
Trespassers. See!
Para de me atacar. Essa puta, né? Era faz chuma. Tchau. Errei.
Stragglers from Eagle's Reach. They weren't ready for this.
I was just getting warmed up.
Hard to believe it's been 6 years since I saw this place.
Marius, what do you know about snake rats?
This place was bad enough before the Dream Scourge. Now it's downright hazardous. I remember what it was like to be blindly optimistic. I envy you. This used to be a fertile land, with lakes, forests, all of that. Then everything suddenly changed several hundred years ago. Now it's blasted deserts and dried up seas. Anything that lives here is simply stubborn enough not to die.
That's the most apt description of Thirdborn I've ever heard.
Maybe you will, but what about poor Kai? Huh? What about him? Just keep your head and you'll be fine. Let me look out for the others. What do you need? Right. What do you need? They say this used to all be underwater until something happened that cracked open the ground and swallowed the seas. Makes sense to me. If you dig far enough, you'll find strange things like old fish bones that don't make sense in a place like this. I think that's why Thirdborn appeals to the Rauataians so much. Like there's an ancestral connection with what the land used to be. Or maybe they just like fishing off the coast. What do I know? Let's see. Shatterscarp doesn't want to kill you, really, but it isn't interested in helping you survive either. The key here is water and shade. Cover your skin, or it'll be dried out in no time and you'll be as red as a Balrog's throat. You might be worried about saving water, but what you want to do is try not to sweat. Stay in shade as much as you can. And don't drink the water from the plants out here. They're all full of parasites and poisons. Getting sick out here is the worst. What else is there? No idea. What you see out there is what you get. Right, changing the subject. Not before I've done some reading.
I don't leave Emerald Stair.
Fala, Diata. Fala,
with everything
mulher.
going on, there's been no time to explore. My city had to burn down before I could take a vacation. Sorry.
Porra, na moral.
I'm in a mood, if you couldn't tell.
Esse jogo passa mais tempo sendo psicólogo desses NPC do que outra coisa. Olha lá, quer conversar?
Only if you can stand the ramblings of a depressed bookworm. I used to think I had it all figured
Aí o
out.
NPC fala da vida.
The Living Lands proved me
fala do
wrong in so many
passado.
ways. This entire island is the prison of a mad god. How is one Animancer supposed to compete with that? All we're missing is the juggling act. Maybe I'm being melodramatic, or maybe I'm not used to seeing things clearly. But what if Animancy has no future in the Living Lands? What if my entire career was a mistake? If a breakthrough is coming, it'd better hurry. I can't wait forever. You're a good listener as always, but I've taken enough of your time. I'll be fine, really. I'm not the first Animancer to question her life choices, and I won't be the last. Anything in particular? I'm afraid not. I've spent a little time in Dawnshore, but this place is a mystery to me. It's good to be somewhere different. Somewhere I can build new memories. Whenever I'm reminded of how big this island really is, it makes my problems feel smaller. What do you want to know? Until next time. Kai, have you ever met a marine?
Granada, sei. Porra, oi. Maravilha.
Godlike? One of Andra's children?
Ngadi's children passed.
Opa. Couraça valiana.
They're called the Dead Vine.
É isso.
I've heard stories, but never met one.
Cadê a criança? Tacar a granada e sai correndo. Resistente a fogo. Eita, caralho. Meu Deus. Eu só quero chegar no objetivo. Parkour. Meu Jesus. Sai daqui, sai daqui. Vou chegar lá em cima.
We'll get them next time.
Oh. Ah, caralho. Não pode ser. Porra, tem uma ponte. Vai entrar. Um elevador, será que então? Um sistema de esgoto. Tá bom. Eles fazem de difícil acesso. Peixe. Tá tendo confusão ali. Só pra ter assim, ó, elimine os servos oníricos.
Those dream thralls are at third point.
City is under attack. Let's start with
Olha aqui. Porra, o cara é duas caveironas. Aí.
Nicely done.
Aí, cura. Cura nós.
Beyond sync.
Homem de gelo. Ai, caralho. Isso.
Beyond sync.
Que é isso? Vou morrer. Ah, cara, geral juntando. Pelo amor de Deus.
Heal yourself, quick. Beyond sync.
Deixa na barreira de amarela. Não. Ai.
Let's see what you got.
Ai.
Come on. Come on.
Caralho, não é possível, Maria. Não é possível. boneco tá sempre ruim, mano. Os desgraçados ficam lutando tudo a esmo, cara. Porra, vai me fazer dar a volta toda. Que desgraça. Trocentos inimigos. Porra, tem que ativar de novo isso. Atacar de
Those dream crawls are at third born.
Isso aqui. Isso aqui vai.
Beyond sync. Let's see what you got.
Lá. Safadeza. Sai daqui. Forte. Que isso? Caralho. Vai. Todo mundo juntar num alvo, né?
Remain vigilant.
Who's next? Anyone?
Tem monte ali. Cara, tem que ir devagarzinho. Cada vez. Uma vez tá bom. Cortado. Ai, Jesus. Porra, todo mundo me atacou no mesmo tempo. Aí. Eu ataco o defesa. Ai, fugiu. Aí outra vem. Aí, sai da galera daqui. Ela foge também, safado. Volta aqui então. Quer lutar? Quer lutar? Pô, são muitos, cara. Que isso? Já erro o ataque? Todo mundo caído. Esses NPC não servem de nada. Olha lá, só serve pra me deixar mais exposto. Porra, mano, estamina. Eita desgraça. Ai, 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 tacando pelas costas, esse povo safado.
What's the target?
Ele tá lá lutando lá, não tem nada a ver. Porra, é essa aqui? Eu não tô usando essas caralho. Ai! Pô, só tá pelas costas, cara. A galera não luta bom, cara. Impressionante. Não sei quem é o alvo. Ah! Bugou.
What am I hitting?
Pô, já veio pra mim. É, maluco ali, só quer saber atacar.
Fucking dream crawls.
Cara, dessa porra vai dar experiência mesmo.
I was just getting warmed up.
Porra, que luta difícil. Todos os espólios. Pô, no meio da luta e da burro. Caralho. Material de aprimoramento. Tabo. Espada longa. Usando essa aqui, será que essa é melhor? Ovo é o artigo de luxo. Porra, finalmente chega lá. Batalha, mano.
Hold it right there, Aedyr.
What are your intentions in
Dessa eu
town?
mereço,
Been sick?
Strange
dreams lately?
Relax, Daron. The only strange dreams we've had involve your mother.
Shit. Kai? What are you doing here? Temerty's gonna have a fit.
You know Rawatsayan? Impressive. You know, Kai, for an Aedyran, your friend doesn't seem too bad.
Kai shouldn't be here. None of you should be here. Huh. You're with the Aedyrans now?
I'm with the Envoy, and we're against the Dream Scourge.
And you should respect our authority to protect Thirdborn from unknown dangers like you.
Come on, Daron. They slew those dream thralls for us. I doubt she could have done that if she was sick. I, for one, thank you. We couldn't take him on our own.
Are you smoking Sveth? The Aedyrans raised Fior. We'll be next. Not much of a difference, if you ask me.
Daron, can you get on with it?
Fine. All right. I can't keep you out if you're not sick anyway. We just have to take precautions. Everyone in Thirdborn has lost someone. Pass on through, but report any symptoms you see to the Tiranui. They're responsible for keeping law and order around here.
That's the problem with the Dream Scourge. When you find symptoms, it's already too late.
We better get to clearing out these corpses.
The attack seems to be over. Everyone okay?
Finalmente. Finalmente.
I saw my uncle out there.
A gente vai chegar aqui. Fazer um save. Continuar na próxima live aí. Valeu, galera. Um grande abraço e até a próxima.